What's good, YouTube fam and supporters? Supporting Nate OG. See, I'm at work right now, as you see. Had an hour before I got a chance to make a quick update vid or a quick, quick vlog, if you want to call it, shot with the Blackberry, of course. Sitting there playing that J Dilla Rebirth of Detroit that I copped off iTunes this morning before work. Shit, it's a dope album. Know me, if you know me, I'm a big Dilla head, big Dilla fan, so I suggest everybody get that. So support the Yancey Music Group and Ma Duke. So had a chance to talk with her yesterday for a minute or so. She was on her way to some interviews from on the album and stuff, so we didn't get to talk long, but it was a good conversation. Like, to me, she is what I call the spirit of Detroit. No matter how slanted the view is on how outsiders view Detroit, it is a city of, people that either hustle legally or hustle just to provide for their family and, to make a better way for themselves. So shout out to my Dukes for the brief convo. Yeah, so last weekend, I had a chance to kick it with the local artist, one of the local artists I met at the meet and greet, which name is Severe the Boss. He's actually the Culture Records representative's brother. Couldn't find out. Went over his career. He played me some stuff that he's working on. I played him a bunch of the beat tape stuff. He kind of went through my beat CD, gave me a couple tips and stuff like that. So for the most part, it was really dope. So he gave me some tips and stuff about drops and adding more percussion and stuff like that, as far as like the taste of music that he likes, and kind of gave me an idea of what he's looking for. So I'm hoping to collab with him in the near future. We're gonna be kicking it from time to time. So as you know, the last vid, not the Lost for Words, but the Lover's Story and the Lost Cause. I took my MPC, the same laptop you see me now, my USB interface, my Lexicon Alpha, and I got Cubase LE4 loaded up on here because I didn't want to take the Personias because it's kind of heavy. It's heavier than the Alpha. So I took that along with me, and he asked me to see me in action. He wanted me to make a beat on the spot. And I couldn't plug the MPC into like an external sound source, so I had to like make it in headphones pretty much. So the vid that I posted with the Lost Cause and Lover's Story was actually two beats I made in front of him. So that was a good look. So yeah, I'm finished. I finished up. As you know, the soul tape is finished. I'm just waiting for Fonzie Free to get a chance to actually upload it to the 8th Voice and Bandcamp. Got started on the Motor City Soul Tape Volume 5, which Lover's Story and the Lost for Words joints are definitely going on there, so I'm 2 beats in on that. Also working on, I'm going to finish up eventually the Nate OG's Jazz Lines, which is a jazz sample beat tape, all jazz samples. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. So I'm going hard on the soul shit for like the past, I want to say year and a half, almost 2 years. I sample jazz every once in a while, but I'm just going to try to do a whole jazz beat tape. Kind of similar to how Madlib did his Shades of Blue tape. So it's looking good. Yeah, shout out to the homie Fonzie Free. He's working on getting a feature from Heather Victoria from Jamla. The beat was dope, dude. I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing. We're gonna keep pushing the envelope. Shout out to ER the Kid Wonder. His Mellow Fella mixtape is almost done. Definitely support the homie. So looking good for 8th Voice right now. We're grinding it out. Dropping instrumental projects, mixtapes, albums. Fonzie Free got a couple he's working on, and I'm doing the same thing on mine over here in Michigan. So we're definitely putting that work ethic in, grinding it out. From Detroit to MIA, everywhere in between. So yeah, definitely. So I did peep DL Pieces, oops, wrong link. DL Pieces, always do that. DL Pieces, new sample vid, new producer challenge, and he announced a winner. I didn't catch his name, but it's pretty dope beat that he made. Kind of had like a little southern flavor to it, like a bounce to it, so it's kind of dope. I'm actually looking for it now. So yeah, I'm working. So I already chopped the parts that I want, but yeah, so definitely gonna be putting my spin on it. Pretty dope sample. It's something I wouldn't normally sample because it's kind of like, it's almost like a pop rockish type record. But it's still dope though. I like the instruments that's in it, so he did a good job of picking the sample. He always does good jobs with the sample. He always, tries to challenge it, so that's what I like about doing these producer challenges. Same thing I can say for the Beat In that group that I'm a part of on Facebook. That's where I got, that's where I've been, that's how, you know, I've been gradually getting better at my chopping and stuff like that through them, just by themselves, aside from the pieces of producer challenges. Um, let's see. Trying to load this sample up. My computer acting kind of funny lately, but yeah, I definitely recommend y'all get the Rebirth of Detroit, because I've been waiting for that album for a long time, and I'm glad it's finally released. So support, don't bootleg it. Support, if you're a Jay Dilla fan, people always make the argument, oh, he's so overrated, and this and this, but you can't name a producer that's through his body of work, that's, birthed several genres, and any genre he touched or set his mind to, he kind of mastered it. Not gonna say kind of, he mastered it. He's the reason why I decided to make beats after hearing him. So he's the main influence, as well as my cousin that raps that were mainly Dilla that wanted me to that made me want to make beats. So that's why I decided to pick it up. But yeah, this is a sample. So definitely you go on YouTube, click the link. I got a software I use for these challenges. It's called MP3 Rocket. That you could use like the ones online where you just paste a link into it to get an MP3. Some of you guys, if you have digital software, you can pretty much sample it from your sound card. But I just do it the easy way and drop into Audacity and get it chopping. So yeah, shout out to the crew. Shout out to the homie Ronello. Definitely chopped it up with him over the weekend while he was watching the playoff game on, I think it was like Sunday night. He was telling me, he was giving me props and stuff. We was talking, and we talked for about an hour through text messaging and stuff. So it's pretty dope. That's the big homie. He helped me out a lot, showed me how to get my loops right and stuff like that. So because before I was kind of horrible at it, but I'm getting gradually better. So I'm still a long way off from where I want to be, but at least that means I'm heading in the right direction. I'm hoping that I'm hoping to hear back from the culture rap to see if because I think I mentioned in the last video, he's thinking about doing an instrumental project for for digital distribution. When he was talking to me, he used the word we, so I'm thinking that means me and him. So I'm hoping that's the way it went. So I definitely am. I also actually had a chance to hear the female artist that I gave a beat CD to. Her and the Culture Rap's brother actually did a track together. She's 17, but she could spit though. She got a nice flow to her, so I'm still waiting to hear back from her as far as the beats. I know she had said she left a CD in her friend's car at the meet and greet, so she has to get it back. She said she's gonna hit me up and let me know what she wants to use. And also, I think I might got a good chance of some of the beats from this beat CD that Severe the Boss may use. So he said, yes, a couple on there that I could just flow to. I started freestyling to. So that means a lot. So he just gave me a couple tips about adding drops and different elements and stuff like that, and differentiate the sequences. So, cause I know sometimes when I make my beats, it might sound like one continuous loop, but if you listen closely, you'll see that I might start each sequence the same most times, just so it has a continuity to it, so it transitions better. But I always throw an extra chop in there or extra section in there to kind of differentiate. It might not be much, but like the homie Metamorphosis says, simple is dope in itself. Keep it simple is increases the dopeness, So I'm not real intricate with the chops. I know it may seem like that when you listen, but it's really not that intricate with my chopping style. It's funny because actually I was talking to Fonzie Free, and he told me that he was like, you got like a Mad Lib style to your Mad Lib MF Doom style to your beats, and he was like, all you gotta do is master, you'll be dope. So he always been a big support even before I joined A Voyager. So he always seen something in me as well as all of you. So it means a lot that I'm making some decent progress lately. Yeah, still working on that collab with that UK vocalist. I want to do something original or experiment with something original, but I gotta wait till next month to my birthday so I can get a MIDI controller. I'm thinking about getting the Oxygen 25 because I got a machine, but I want to use the VSTs, and it's hard to do the octaves and scales on the pads. You know what I mean? Even though you got like a pad mode or whatever, or keyboard mode on it, I still want to be able to experiment with sounds and stuff. So I'm not sure how I should be able to write or how should be able to write or sing over sample beats, especially where I chop. So I want to do something like that. I got an email address. I'm just gonna start selling the stuff that I already have done. What else? I'm also working on an R&B beats tape. The Lost Cause beat is actually the first joint from that. I'm flipping a bunch of R&B samples from the 80s and 90s. So that's the thought process behind it. Kind of similar to, Jay Filton, Hill Pride when we did that Smooth Grooves beat tape for Digital Hustle. It's gonna be something like that, except I'm doing it all myself. So that's gonna be looking pretty good. I'm also working on a Backstabbers beat tape. That's gonna be OJ's beat tape. I got the idea originally from the homie Key Event C and his group, The Old Days, because I made a beat inspired by that and sent it to them to see if they would use it, but I haven't heard back yet. But I know they've been busy. They've been knocking the tracks out for that. So I decided to do a whole beat tape, kind of how I did the Green tape, inspired by the Al Green Camber Cat Broad joints, kind of inspired by Key Event C, Rookie Shot, and Facey. I forgot his name, but Facey McFacey, I think his name is. So if I got your name wrong, homie, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's inspired by them. So I got that coming up. Doing the Empress of Soul tape, similar to the GOS tape, but the Empress of Soul tape. If you know who that is, then you'll figure it out. But I'm not gonna drop the clues on that. Also gonna finish up the Hood Rock tape. So I got like about 6 tapes that I'm gonna spread out until like the first quarter of next year. So, but next on the menu is gonna be I think the either the Jazz tape or the Motor City Soul tape Volume 5. I think I should have that done by September. I'm trying to go for August, September, as well as a Crew Beat tape, so it'll be somewhere around there. So yeah, it's your boy Nate OG, just sitting in the spot, um, jamming out to some Jay Dilla. So I thought I'd keep you guys updated. So thanks for all you guys' support. Thanks for all the new subscribers, all the new likes on the Facebook page. If you want to check out my Facebook page, it's Nate OG. Just search for Nate OG and you'll see, I'll pop up because I'm the only artist on there with that name. So also shout out to the new follows on SoundCloud. Shout out to Mike Forte. He actually followed me on SoundCloud, and I chopped up with him on Facebook yesterday, and I really appreciate it. Um, a big fan of his. Over in the UK, holding it down. He's nice on the beats. So definitely shout out to Mike Forte. Yeah. So everybody have a good day. Enjoy your day, and hope you guys have a fruitful day. And Nate OG out. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling, but yeah, your boy Nate OG out. About to get ready to open. Salute to the homies. Salute to the crew. Peace.